Yeah, Leon, and we know that that could be a slow race, as you were just mentioning. Could be months before the entire port behind me is reopened again. But, you know, it is times like this where you find people who are trying to help in any way that they can. As the seagulls squawk up a storm here along the Baltimore harbor, port operations and the ships that mean work are at a standstill. Wendell Shannon is a second-generation longshoreman at the port. He says he realized almost immediately following the collapse of the Key Bridge that his financial situation was about to collapse as well.
I knew that, the paychecks would abruptly stop, and I just had to figure it out, just like, the rest of my longshoreman brothers and sisters.
Now, the state of Maryland estimates that some 140,000 jobs are linked to the critical shipping hub. Last week, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said the port produces an estimated $2 million in wages each day for the workers who make a living there. Shannon says the port workers are a strong unit.
One of the things that I'd say clicked was this quote of "do what you can with what you have." So I just tapped into, everything that was available at the time.
And for Wendell, who is also an artist, he's doing what he can with his gift as an artist. He's now selling prints and canvases that he's been fortunate to paint over the years at the port. And some of the proceeds will go to families and the longshoremen at the Port of Baltimore.
This piece was a commission titled Solidarity. That's a term that we use down at the port, which is what happens to one happens to all. An experience like this just impacted us all to come together and realize how human we are, how fragile life is.
For now, he says a lot of work is happening behind the scenes to help the thousands of workers at the port whose pay has stopped. Wendell himself has 2 sons to support. I ask him how long he can make it with the port shut down.
It's not can we have to. However long it takes, that's what we're going to have to do.
A resilient spirit in the aftermath of a sudden and life-changing moment in time. What happens to one happens to all. That is their motto here, guys. Kind of inspirational to hear that. Now, Wendell obviously being really creative here, thinking about ways that he can help. You love to see it through that artwork. If anybody out there wants to support him and some of that money, that'll go to these longshoremen and the families at the port. You can go to WSSFineArt.com. WSSFineArt.com. That's where he's selling a lot of these pretty cool pictures, guys. Back to you.